because the main reason for these 3 meals that they are helpful in terms of weight loss as well as body composition, it is because they are high in volume and also they are low in calories. So I'm going to be showing you guys the first meal, which is the anabolic ice cream, and this recipe is by the famous Greg Doucette, and I've been eating like him since last year, and I've been making really good progress, and I just want to share it with all of you. Right now, so first off, coming for this recipe, the first ingredient we'll be needing is some protein powder. The next ingredient will be 5 grams of xanthan gum. Eight grams of cocoa powder. And then PB2, you can add any kind of like something like a sugar-free pudding kind of powder into this, but I use PB2 because it's cheaper and it tastes better as well for me. So I'll be adding like a serving of this, which is like 13 grams. 4 packets of this artificial sweetener. I use this brand, it's called Equal. You can use any brand that you want, but if you use anything like stevia or erythritol, it's just not going to taste as sweet. So 4 packets of this. Okay, next thing I'll be adding is 160 milliliters of almond milk. So I'll add around like 200 grams of ice, but the thing is, it really does depend on like the blender that you're using. But for this blender, I'm using 200 grams because the motor somehow it will heat up for my blender. But if you're using a different kind of blender, you might just need to add around like 150 grams of ice. But somehow you can just play around with it. It doesn't have to be as precise as this. I mean, you don't have to follow everything. There are really no rules. Okay, so for this recipe, right, we call it an ice cream, but it's actually a mixture of like protein shake and with a lot of other different stuff, so to make it like tastier. Actually, we don't really call it an ice cream, but if you're gonna really call it, we're gonna call it like a protein shake. But you have to add this thickening agent. It's called xanthan gum, or you can add guar gum. So xanthan gum and or guar gum, they are actually made out of guar beans. If you know what that is, I actually go and research it, and I don't even know that this kind of stuff exists until I watched Greg Doucette. And you can find this pretty much anywhere, even in like Jaya Grocer, they also sell it. It's actually, you can find this in one of those organic section, and then or if you want to buy something cheaper, I mean if you want to get cheaper xanthan gum or guar gum, you can actually go on to Lazada or maybe Shopee, and then you can have the cheaper option. Okay. So we're gonna be blending this up. Okay, so after blending it for a few minutes, and you can see the consistency is formed, but the thing is, some of the ingredients will stick beside the blender, so you have to use like a spoon or something to scrape all the side out, because if not, it's just gonna be everything, stick to the blender and you couldn't really eat it. Washing machine. Okay, so so after I scrape out all the sides, and then just now there was some issue. Guy come and collect all the recycling stuff. So I'll add a few more ice cubes into the ice cream.
Why?
Because I like it really icy. Okay. Okay, so after a while of blending it, how do you know if you made the perfect ice cream? So you need to do this test where you need to be pouring this on your head. If the ice cream can hold it like that for 7 seconds, then which means you made the perfect ice cream. If it doesn't, it starts to drop. Then maybe you added too much ice. Then next time you can just add a bit lesser of the ice. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat some of the most important thing about this recipe is that you really need xanthan gum. This is one of the thickening agents to add more volume to your ice cream. And then of course you need protein powder. If not, you cannot make protein ice cream or protein shake. And the most important step when you're blending the thing is that you have to use a spoon to scrape the sides off, so all the ingredients get blended into it, so it's gonna make it thicker. And then that would be the first meal that I want to show all of you today, and on to the next one. Alright, so right now my sister she has already head out, so right now I'll be making the popcorn and filming this by myself. And here we go. Okay, so we have a large bowl, and then we can use one of this paper bag, which you can buy at like almost any kind of wrapping shop. They'll sell all this. You see, it's in a big quantity. And then if one of your bag broke or somehow, then you can have a lot to spare here. Okay, so if you're from Malaysia, I got all these kernels. They are from Jaya Grocer. The bag like this is 3 ringgit and 50 cents. And then you put them in this like small containers like this, and then you can just open it up, and then I usually take like a scoop of this, and then let's put it inside the bag. Then what you can do is you fold the top like this, and then put it inside the microwave. And then so I usually set the timer to around like 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and this will usually pop and it makes the popcorn nicer, so it's around that time. And wait for a few minutes, and when it starts to pop, and I'll show you guys in a bit. So you can hear that it's popping. Don't want to set the timer too long, if not the popcorn will burn. Okay, so right now the popcorn is ready, and this is usually what I will be adding. This is one of those oil spray, cooking oil spray. It's 0 calories right here, and just spray some of these on the popcorn, and then I'll be adding one of these sugar substitutes. Again, the same thing that I added into the ice cream, equal, and then you can just sprinkle it like this. Alright. It's very good, so that is why I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make one right now. So these are basically all the So basically you just need to put a bit of romaine lettuce on the wrap. So that the sauces wouldn't escape when you pour them. Okay. So the next thing I'll be putting is some chicken. And then some of these cucumbers, tomatoes, some onions. And a little bit of this mayonnaise. Fat-free mayo. It's only for a tablespoon, it's only 10 calories. And this thing is really good. Okay. And last thing. So the last thing that you need to put on is a bunch of veggies. So right here I'm using a lettuce, but you can use something like spinach or something. It's actually kind of the same. So then the next thing you would have to do is to put it in the microwave. And it's like around like a minute something, and then the reason on why you need to do this step is because the wrap is easier to wrap, so the vegetables after they were microwaved, they're all bendy. Okay, so I usually eat 3 to 4 of these every single day, and as you can see, I made 3, and and then also I cooked up some of these mushrooms, and yeah, so basically this is how I always eat every single day, and these 3 are like the staple of my diet. And if you can eat this every single day, you most likely will just stay leaner year round, and don't really need to bulk, because bulking just don't really add any kind of muscle. You need to eat healthy, but you don't need to starve yourself. That is the case, and you can just add muscle as long as you train hard and you don't eat a lot of calories. So this is it for the video, and if you guys enjoy it, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and if you think that I can help you with coaching, do email me at ivanleongfitness@gmail.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.